former NASA astronaut and International Space Station Commander Leroy Chiao. Hi, Leroy, great to have you on as always. So as someone who worked on the International Space Station with Russians, can the tensions between the two countries on Earth have an effect on their crew and their relationship while in orbit?
As you mentioned in your piece just now, so far that hasn't happened. The professionals, the technical specialists, cosmonauts, astronauts, we've all been able to kind of have that insulated because it's in all of our best interests to keep the space station going. We respect each other very much. We can have sometimes heated discussions about the different viewpoints. I remember in the early 2000s when I was training in Star City and there was conflict in Kosovo. Nightly, there would be transport planes taking off from the Russian airbase next to Star City, bringing material and men to the war zone. Yet we could have these sometimes heated discussions and still be friends. So far, it's been fine, even though there have been any number of issues over the last few decades where the United States and Russia don't see eye to eye. This time, it is more serious. I mean, this is probably the most tense that I've seen, and if so far the politicians on both sides have not directed their space agencies to take any specific actions against the other, but that's certainly a possibility at any point. So this time it's a little more tense and I'm a little more concerned.
Yeah, it certainly seems different this time for sure. So what would be the biggest problems if this situation got worse and either country decided to return its crew back to Earth?
So we need both sides to keep operating the space station. Now, the Russian side, the service module and that complex, that is really the essential piece for maintaining control of the station in the long term. And so, you could operate each side individually without the other for a short period of time, but we really do need the Russian side to kind of keep it going. And so I doubt they would really get to that point, even if there was a shooting war. It could get complicated if the politicians don't understand what it takes to keep that space station in orbit. There could be some policy and decisions made that could jeopardize the station. So hopefully that won't happen and cooler heads will prevail, and the people who are advising these politicians will tell them, hey, we kind of need each other to keep this thing going.
For sure. Leroy Chiao, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thanks.
Still